my side. Yes, it is. What time is it? I don't. It's my watch. Can't do a show without a watch. Want to watch? Watch. Oh, I love Amazon. Amazon, we have a problem. Bad shorty alert, bad shorty alert. Bad shorties at 4 o'clock. My bad shorty. Ooh. This is unusual. It's going to be unusual, highly unusual. I'm just waiting for people to get in here. Could be 3,000 or 4,000 people in here by the time we're done. What's the time? What time we got? It appears to be 70 something. I don't know. 3:05. It's 3:05. Time is on my hand. Yes, it is. I bought this on Amazon. It's a little ostentatious. It's a big ass watch. I'm into these copper dials now. This is not the same watch that David Young wore or won that will be there this week. Everything went out. As you see, I send out packages every day, hundreds and hundreds of packages. I always have old Betsy sitting nearby. It's a Boogie Bob exclusive. And this watch should last 2 or 3 days. Easily. Easily. You guys ready? Are you ready to rock? Yes, I am. Are you ready to rock? I am. Who will walk with you? A botched rollout of legal marijuana means that much of 300,000 pounds will be wasted. Look at Pops. Pops is like, yo, I could probably get pretty high with Ethel on the porch. A lot of what? 300,000 pounds? Oh, you're bugging. I might have to come out of retirement for 300,000 pigeons. That's what we call it on the streets, pigeons. I just did crank. Hey man, can you loan me $3? It's for the train. I'm being stupid here. Joe ain't here. I don't know where he's at. He didn't call, he didn't write it, he didn't send a postcard, he didn't do shit. I do have to change my t-shirt if I'm going to be working this party tonight. Tonight, at Tao Restaurant, my location. Hottest location in New York City. Been there 11 years. Tonight is the Transformers party. Transformers. All the stars from Transformers are going to be there. Is there any stars in Transformers? Can someone Google that? I don't know who they are. Is Megan Fox going to be there? Tonight is the Transformer party. And I'd say I'd bring it to you, but at Tao I never film. I have a few times. I've taken you guys there, but I'm not going to look like a moron. What's happening, everybody? It's your old pal Boogie Bob. My co-host is Barry Garrett. Is Barry Garrett here today? Nyan's here. Ari Sanders is here. Sugar Bay's here. Tammany's here. Brooklyn Moore's in the house. I couldn't have asked for a more eclectic crew. Someone look up the word eclectic so I know that I used it. Right. That coverage. Barry's here, so the show will begin. I don't know where David Young's at. Should I start the show without David Young? Rob H. Special day today, Rob H. Look at this, guys. That's Charlie. This is how me and Rob H met. This is his beloved Charlie. Not to be confused with Norm. Norm is the cute one. Charlie's the handsome one. Happy birthday, Charlie. Look at this beautiful, beautiful dog. That ain't no damn dog. That's a rock star. It's a rock star. Happy birthday, OG. I'll probably be high in about 3 minutes with like 80 kids that sat down by me smoking. Does anybody have her number? It's Emily Ratajkowski. I need to talk to her about her pants. I want to see if there's a pot of rainbow at the end of the... Let's try it again. I want to see if there's a pot of gold at the end of that rainbow. I don't know if that's true. Say bye to your blues. Ooh, that's gotta be a goat or a sheep. Ooh is a sheep, I think. Ooh. It's you, I think. E-W-E. You heard, spelled H-E-R-D, it here first. These people who write this shit should be punched in the face. You heard it here first. 2 women. Hi, Jimmy. Look who it is, guys. It's Jimmy. Hi, buddy. Look at Jimmy. Come here. It's old Jimmy. This is my new friend. This is the guy that has been stalking me since I gave him cookies. Hi, Jimmy. Hi, Jimmy. Hi, Shorty. Hi, fine, Shorty. How are you? Jimmy's gonna do the news with me today, so if you need him, he'll be right there. Just me and Jimmy. I ain't got no cookies. I ain't bring him shit. Probably gonna end up leaving me. They always leave me. 2 women from England are using sheep as a comfort animal for people with mental health issues. Emma Redmond, 37, and Pippa Ashton, 46, launched E-W-E. U-Talk last year. They have a flock of 7. Their sheep aren't used for therapy. People usually think of horses and dog therapy, but we have sheep therapy. One man was kicked out of the group when he tried to take one of the sheep on a date. Okay, that was horrible. That was not good, Bob. You're out of line. You're way out of line. Boogie Bob, I like your show, but those sheep jokes. Wait, so why are you bad? So I guess I found out why the weed is messed up, because tons of farm pot rots in a log jam to get it legal. So weed doesn't last forever. I did not know this. You got a bag of weed, you gotta smoke it quick, or otherwise it'll rot. And since there's a legal log jam, they grow thousands of pounds of it, and it just sits in a warehouse. Why the whole day you kept calling me? It was like they were seeing some shit. I'm just gonna keep it moving. Did you hear about the horrible crash yesterday in New York City? I think it happened in Queens. I'll get to that story in a second. 4 dead in boom jet crash. 4 dead in jet crash. A sonic boom. Did you hear about this? A sonic boom happens when something goes over 2,000 miles an hour. Now I'm just paraphrasing somewhere. Somebody look up the word paraphrasing. A sonic boom was heard across Washington, D.C. Sunday afternoon when military jets raced after a private, unresponsive plane that crossed into restricted airspace. If you're in a small, oh boy, I'm having transmission problems. Can you guys see me okay? Do I have to move? If you have a small plane in D.C. and you go in restricted airspace, they will shoot you down. Because they don't want you going anywhere near the White House. In fact, on top of the White House, they got machine guns. Turrets. The private Cessna flew over into restricted airspace over the Capitol before it crashed.
And then he was like,
the fighter's jet saw the pilot of the plane had passed out. He was driving the plane and he passed out.
I ended up going back there because I needed Wi-Fi to text.
At some point, your plane's gonna wreck.
I started calling Malika and then calling her on Snapchat and her number.
The jet left so-and-so Municipal Airport in Tennessee, headed for Long Island, MacArthur Airport.
Anyways,
it was a boom, a big boom. Kaboom! That's what a sonic. When you break the sound barrier, I think it's a sonic. Who am I? Hi, Jimmy. Jimmy's looking at me like, yo, screw the news, where's my cookie? I did it all for the nookie. They caught the guy. I talked about it. This guy tried to grab a little girl, little kid, from the mom. Caught it that. The NYPD has arrested a man who allegedly tried to snatch a little girl from her mother as they waited in front of a food truck in Brooklyn. They're just sitting in front of a damn food. These kids are sitting at the same table screaming. Did you see Tony?
You can't be back. You can't be back and not get up for your own.
Did you see Tony?
When I have a fight, I have to knock for the police.
Felix Rodriguez, 28, tried to grab a 7-year-old girl on Wyckoff Avenue in Bushwick around 8:30 on Friday. The girl had been waiting with her 36-year-old mother when the stranger came running by and attempted to physically grab the child. What do you think Mom did? Mom is fight or flight. Mom is going to kick in with the instinct for the motherly lioness protecting her cub. Hi, Jimmy. Hey, Jimmy. Hey, Jimmy. Jimmy's literally walking up and standing on my hand as I read the paper. Well, they threw some food, so Jimmy's going to walk over and eat a donut. He'll be back. Bam Margera. Bam Margera is one of the kids from Jackass. She's literally punching this guy. Punching this guy as hard as she can. She can fight. She done punched him in the face 10 times and he just sitting there. Bam Margera is one of the kids. He's a horrible drug addict. And his life is horrible. He was so rich. He was a teen skating phenom. World famous in the skating world. And he became a household name in the skating world. He was getting $1 million contracts for skateboards and shoes and hoodies. And then he was on Jackass. He actually started the formula that started the TV show Jackass, which brought in hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars. Well, he became a horrible, horrible drug addict. The drugs killed his, the drunk driving killed his best friend. Forget his name. But Bam has been in and out of rehab. He's just a mess. He will die. He will die. It's going to be horrible. I don't want him to, but he will die. Skateboarder Bam Margera might be in trouble again. His brother Jess Margera, sent out a tweet Sunday morning urging people to contact authorities if they know where the 43-year-old is.
Okay, but like I
If
said,
anyone in
you
the
said
LA
where
area
he's
knows of his current location, what you
Next
speak
morning,
to
but
shut
none
up,
of y'all
man.
reached me that morning, so that's not my fault.
Bitch ass
Second,
chick.
I didn't even know I was gonna take it today.
Get punched by a female.
Hold these.
Tribeca. Tribeca's a beautiful
I know
neighborhood
you're
in
not serious.
Manhattan.
You can't be serious.
A woman 23. You know, punch woman in Tribeca, 23, acted erratic before she jumped from the building. She jumped from the 4th floor window of a 5-store walk-up. She didn't want to walk down. You ever been in one of these 5-floor walk-ups? Half the time you're like, yo, if I jump out, will I live? I ain't really trying to walk down these steps. The young woman who plunged to her death from the Posh building on Lower Manhattan this weekend was acting strangely before she leapt from the 4th floor window. Guarantees she probably either has mental issues or fentanyl in her system or both. Cops have not released the identity of the 23-year-old woman pending her family's notification. I send my deepest condolences. Did you guys see the tornado, the mini tornado in Arizona? An Arizona meteorologist filmed the intense moment when a dust devil suddenly formed near the swirly You sound like a little bitch, don't you care? You don't care that you sound like a little bitch? That's a kid in high school right there. I would have killed myself before she punched me. Now they both punch me. This might be my worst newscast of all time. I love when kids have fun, but this is crazy. I'm sure her parents would be very proud. Meanwhile, in Hell's Kitchen, famous YouTuber has horrible TV show due to ratchety ass stupid kids acting dumb, punching each other in the face. That wasn't nice. I apologize. Ratchety is not a good word. It's just that he's crying like a little bitch, he's acting stupid, he's screaming and shrieking. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Did you guys get a chance to check? Hi, Jimmy. To check out my video yesterday. If you didn't, then please do. It's the parade, the Israeli parade celebrating their 75th birthday. Lauren Boebert, a piece of trash. Sorry. Lauren Boebert thought she was a wrestler's daughter. Turns out she's not. They took a DNA test. I bet he's happy as hell. Could you imagine you find out your daughter is Lauren Boebert or your son is Charlie Manson? Crazed passenger gang tackled on flight.
Oh shit! Oh hell.
These really are rude. Passengers on a Delta Airlines flight jumped into action when an unruly traveler had been restrained because he was being violent, and he broke free. Now she's twerking, which I don't mind. I'll let you enjoy the twerk while I read the paper. Passengers on a Delta Airlines flight jumped into action when an unruly traveler who had been restrained because he was being violent broke free. The Detroit-bound jet from Paris was diverted to Stephenville Airport in Newfoundland, Canada, after the 34-year-old passenger caused fear among his fellow travelers and the airline crew. There was somebody being violent and they wouldn't calm down. It was scary for a little bit, said passenger Dina Haddon. The unidentified man's behavior was allegedly so erratic that the airline staff restrained him. Nicholas so-and-so, another passenger, said his seatmate saw another traveler and the suspect arguing before he restrained him. I think it's the worst story. Time. Maybe now that they're smoking weed, they'll calm down. Maybe I'll get lucky and they'll shoot heroin. LA hero. We don't need another hero. Did you ever know you were my hero? I love a hero.
I don't.
A hero saved my life. Oscar was truly a hero and an angel. Street kid. Hustler. A notorious blood gang member. Criminal. A sweetheart. An angel. A good Samaritan was cut across his face when he jumped in to save a Los Angeles girl who was attacked on her walk to school by a homeless woman shouting racial slurs. Shocking video shows the moment the unhinged woman approached the girl and suddenly strike her in the face, wrestle her to the ground near Main Street and 87th. Heroic bystander John Arias can be seen rescuing and running and pushing, rescuing the girl while pushing the assailant off of her. But the attacker, who's yet to be identified, managed to slash him across his face with a box cutter. Oh, they're leaving. Oh, she's going over to punch someone else. It's a bad little gangster, bro. She's punching all the boys in the face. She even took her Jordans off. This is how I knew it was real. She took her Jordans off because she didn't want to crease them. If you're wearing Jordans, you don't want to crease the toe. You get a little crease right there, it ain't going away. When I see her taking her Jordans off, she over there thugging it out, bro. She's chasing the boys. Now I got skateboarders coming here. What's next? All I need is someone smoking crack in this chair right here. You know, where's Jimmy? Why did Jimmy abandon me? I see why Joe didn't show.
Where's my phone? Right here. Thank you.
4 bikers mowed down. 4 people died and 7 others were seriously injured when a car crossed the center line of a Missouri highway and struck 5 motorists. 5 motorcyclists. Can you imagine? Saturday afternoon, Route 39 near the town of Aurora hit 5 motorcycles. 1 bike caught on fire. The Toyota's driver was arrested. It says drover. Great newspaper. The Toyota's drover was arrested. Oh, we got buffering. Maybe that's good news. Maybe that's good news. We still buffering? I need a buffering for my headache these kids cause me. I always wonder how if their mom was sitting at this table, how would they act? I ain't moving forward till one of you types in if we're buffering or not. We're good. We're golden. It passed. It passed like a fart in the night. I don't even know why you're sticking around today. This could be the worst show I've ever done. It's hard to do the show while I got kids punching each other in the face. I covered this yesterday. 300 people killed in India on a 3 trains collided. 3 trains. One was in a circle and the other ones were 3 trains collided. 275 is the official count, with several more lingering in the hospital. It turns out it was a signal error. Signal error. We've had another one of these Navy SEALs die during Navy SEAL training. A judge was mugged in California. Oh, now he's punching her in the face. And she's laughing. That's a gangster right there. A California judge was ambushed and robbed of his Rolex at gunpoint by 3 masked men in a broad daylight while he walked to work. Alameda. Good old Alameda. Been there many, many times. Alameda County Judge Kevin Murphy had parked his car in the parking garage in downtown Oakland Thursday morning. I got robbed in Oakland. I got shot in Oakland. Oakland is a city I love to hate. I love all the people, and this city is a very, very rough one. You don't want to be out there. My sister locked her keys in the car at a Wham concert. I drove up there, got her an extra key. I drove home, decided to cut through Oakland like a moron, got off the highway, went by the Tribune building, was robbed with a rifle. Look, a Sugar Bay got robbed in Oakland. I don't think you have an Oakland story. I don't think people have an Oakland story unless it has "I was robbed" in it. It's a very, very, very tough place with some very, very good people in that city. One man pulled a gun on the judge while the others ordered him to hand over his Rolex, his car keys, his wallets, other personal items. The judge called the police immediately after the thieves fled the scene. We're happy to report no injuries. Those are the best kind. Everybody is safe and sound. God bless you, Sugar Bay. Huge blaze in Iran. A huge fire broke out Sunday at the home appliances warehouse in northern city of Mashabad in Iran. Okay, now this I've been following for the last couple days. They said there could be a serial killer in Oregon. 6 women already found. Typically they find out if it's a serial killer by the MO. Usually a killer will do the same MO, modus operandi, for you that are not in the know. This poor guy on the wheeler. He's going to come and try to throw his stuff in the garbage again. Remember I tell you every day, the poor guy. Let's see if he does it. Here he comes. That guy right there on the wheeler. See the curb is right there, so he can't reach, so he tries to throw his garbage into that can, and he always misses by about 40 feet. 7 days a week I see him half-heartedly, haphazardly. I don't know why he just doesn't throw it on the ground over there. Me. This says, no serial killer in Oregon. The unsolved deaths of 6 women whose remains were found in and around Portland, Oregon over the past 6 months are not believed to be connected, nor the work of a serial killer. I don't rule that out. The Portland Police Bureau has no reason to believe that these 6 cases are connected. The bodies of Kristen Smith, Ashley Reel, Joanne Speaks, Bridget Webster, Charity Perry, that's a cool name, Charity Perry, and an unidentified native woman were found within 100 miles of each other on the sides of the road in woods. But they're real quick to, this happens a lot. If there is a serial killer, a lot of times the police department will say it is not until they absolutely have it connected. I think they should say it could be. Ladies, be careful, it could be. Speaking of ladies being careful, it's Riri. I love her. I love her. I love her more than all my women. All my ladies. Not more than Bria. It's a tie. It's a tie. Okay, I love her more than Bria, but Bria's not watching right now. Hollywood directors cut a deal. Hollywood's major studios have reached a tentative deal for the labor strike. There's a writer's strike going on. When there's a writer's strike going on, ain't no Seinfelds, ain't no Roseanne shows. Someone's got to write that. When they go on strike, they go on strike together. Ain't no shows. You know what they do? That's when Hollywood starts buying all these shows like American Gladiator and Ninja Warriors or Survivor or Big Brother Part 2, Big Sister, because they don't need a writer for those. Those are reality-based TV shows, and they also profit and generate money, so they don't need to be written. Could you imagine a show like Friends without writers? Friends had a joke almost every sentence. Seinfeld had a joke almost every sentence. So did Roseanne. These writers are brilliant. You need writers. Senegal. I love Senegal. I love the people of Senegal. If you're ever in New York City and you see the guys selling the Louis bags, 99.9% of them Senegal. The Rolexes, Senegal. Great, hardworking people. Senegal's government has cut access to mobile phones. You thought you had it bad. They just cut your phone off. In areas because of deadly rioting in which hateful and subversive messages have been posted online. They ain't letting you post. You know, if you go to North Korea, there's no internet. They have complete access to all your shit. Hi, Jimmy. Look, guys, Jimmy's back. You must remember this. Hi, Jimmy. I wish I had something for Jimmy. Got anything in my bag? Any cookies? I think I do. Jimmy's just standing here on my stuff. Guys, don't forget, I still have, I got a couple people that hit me up about the Naked Cowboy. I've got these autographed Naked Cowboy things. I've got 5 of them. I think I have 3 left because a couple people hit me up. Everything went out yesterday, or Saturday for the other stuff. This stuff will go out this week. You really do win stuff on the Boogie Bob show. Who wants to win this watch? Anybody? That's a hot watch. And then I was looking at the description. The description has a graph where there's arrows pointed at everything. This is time, and this one is time. This is strictly decoration. Strictly decoration. These are decoration. It's fraudulent. It's a really beautiful watch. Oh, I love it. I love the color. I love the look. It's a leatherette. It's an official leatherette band. Printed on solid Golo. Hi, Jimmy. Sorry, I got me a shorty walking around in a little pink mini dress over here. Jimmy! Hi, buddy. I'm not going to hurt you. I'd like you to write this down as the worst show I've ever done. Is that possible? Dozens murdered in Nigeria. Gunmen in Nigeria have killed dozens of people and kidnapped a number of children in separate attacks in 2 northern states. I can't. Machine guns in Chicago. Hi, Jimmy. Jimmy's just sitting here standing on my damn newspaper. Hi, Jimmy. Machine guns in Chicago. Chilling video captures the moment a group of criminals armed with makeshift machine guns. What's a makeshift machine gun? A makeshift machine gun. Open fire on a crowd. Hey, what's poppin'?
Hey.
What you doing?
What you doing?
I'm reading the newspaper. I got 57 people in here. You got an Instagram?
Vlogging?
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all. Go follow me at KB Herself.
Say it again.
Go follow me at KB Herself.
KB
KB Herself.
herself.
Yes.
I'm sliding in your DMs in 20 minutes. All right, I ain't joking. Joking. KB herself. All right. You go, girl. She likes me. KB herself. Where's Jimmy? KB herself. Boom. Famous YouTuber slides in the DMs of a 17-year-old girl and promptly arrested in a police sting with 64 witnesses. I will not go in there. Machine guns in Chicago, I don't care. Did I tell you about the crash that killed one and hurt four yesterday in New York? You go to eat and this moron, he's drunk. There he is. He's drunk. He's running around running over people. A man in handcuffs appeared to be in tears Sunday evening after a crash that killed one person and left four others seriously injured. The car struck multiple people in Manhattan on Sunday night, killing one man and injuring at least four others, police sources said. The crash took place near the intersection of East 21st Street and 3rd Avenue in Gramercy Park. Horrible. They have a brand new brain cancer drug that's showing much promise. Guys, I've said for years that I believe the government and other companies have the cure for cancer. They just want to make sure they string that drug along. This is a $1 trillion business, not billion, trillion. And lots and lots of people lining up down the block to get this medication. Greeks saved 91 migrants. Greeks! Our dear friend Greece. I went to Greece, but that was in college. I was raised in Turkey and spent a bit of my youth in Greece. The Greek authorities rescued 91 migrants from a river inlet and transferred them to a processing center near the border of Turkey. Police said the group, including 32 men, 25 women, and 34 children, and that several were from Syria. God bless them. I'm just kind of going through the dial. Vermeer. I love Vermeer, one of my absolute favorite artists of all time. You don't know nothing about him. The blockbuster exhibition of paintings by Dutch master Johan Vermeer closed its door for the final time Sunday, with the Art and History National Museum of the Netherlands hailing the show as the most successful show ever. What people don't know. If you've ever seen you want to Google it, hi Jimmy, the girl in the pearl earrings, his paintings as a Dutch master had this shine, this detail on them that no one else was able to capture. Ambrose knows. And turns out it's been documented. There's a great documentary called Tim's Vermeer, where Tim is best friends with Penn Jillette from Penn and Teller, my friend Penn Jillette. He's the big one, not the quiet small one. Well, they shot a film called Tim's Vermeer. Tim, this genius guy, has never painted in his life, but he built a machine that he says Vermeer used back in the day. What this machine does, he would go into a room where he's painting something over there, the subject over there. Build a wall in the room and stay behind it. He would have one pinhole in the wall. And that pinhole would show whatever out there, reflected onto a mirror, transfer onto a lens, and then he would move the mirror around and just copy and paste. Rembrandt and them would say, stand still, and they'd paint you. Him, he would do what the mirror told him. Tim, from Tim's Vermeer, painted a Vermeer, and it is exquisite. One of my favorite documentaries of all time. It's called Tim's Vermeer. If you get a chance, please watch it. But you know, Bob, I love your show, but when you talk about Vermeer, I don't appreciate it. RF Kennedy, back on Instagram. I don't care. Why would I care about that? RF Kennedy's back on Instagram. Who gives a shit? China making waves. I don't care. Netanyahu. All right. Hell's Kitchen YouTuber has horrible show. Now that I'm interested in. That one, I can get behind. All right, let's do the birthdays and let's get up out of here. I'm not spinning the wheel. When Joe ain't here, I go hard. I go at it. Everybody gets it. You get a horoscope. You get Jimmy, what's your sign? What's your sign, Jimmy? I'm sorry, Playboy. I ain't got no food. They're looking for Joe. Joe's out here with a loaf of bread and old Boogie Bob comes empty-handed. What a piece of crap I turned out to be. There's Jimmy. Guys, he'll fly off and then he'll come right back. Hi, Jimmy. Hi, Jimmy. All right, guys, go get a soda. This is the worst part of the show. I'm just not good at it. I don't have that thing. Gemini. Someone who does not share your sense of fun may be angry with you today because they see the current situation as an overzealous, serious light. Don't waste time trying to cheer them up. They quite enjoy their own predictions of doom and gloom. Don't get caught up in their muck and mire. Cancer. According to the planets, you are coming to the end of a ridiculous phase, but that will soon be occasions. There will soon be occasions over the next few days where you raise your game and make sure rivals and competitors don't get the better of you. You're still number one. Cancer's number one. Everybody else is a piece of shit, according to Sally Brompton. Leo, you're a piece of crap compared to Cancer. I don't know. I don't appreciate that. That's not. I don't agree with that, Kathy. I don't agree with that, Leos. You can be a bit pushy at times. Kathy can be very pushy. Very, very pushy. Oh. But the planets warn you if you try to force others to do your bidding today, your efforts could backfire. Use your vast reserves of charm and persuade friends and colleagues to see things and do things your way. Virgo. The more you do for others over the next 24 hours, the more they will expect from you over the rest of the week. So it might be best to do nothing at all. You were not put on earth to fetch and carry while they take it easy. I can tell you that's fact. I have a lot of people, a lot of friends will hit me up and say, Bob, can you send me $60 on Cash App, bro? I'm hungry. Sure. Next week, Bob, can I get 40 more bucks? I gotta, yeah, you got it. Next week, hey Bob, can I get $30? Oh bro, I'm broke. I got, come on, you're broke? Now you're broke? Yeah, motherfucker, I'm broke because I've been giving you money all week, you piece of crap. Sorry. If any of you are watching right now, I apologize. I wasn't talking about you per se. 3 or 4 of them are watching right now going, oh, is he talking about me? Yes. Yes. Libra. Joe, do you know any Libras? I am Libra. We are great people. It is of the utmost importance that you do not allow negative thinking to creep into your life because it will hold you back from pursuing your dreams. Make use of the sun in the most adventurous area of your chart to aim high and move fast. Scorpio. The message of the stars today is that you run the risk of going over the top and making claims you have no way of knowing or that are true. That's fact. Your enemies have been waiting for a chance to make you look bad. Don't hand it to them on a plate. I do. I hand it on the plate all the time. Sag gang. Sag gang, stand up. What looks like a lucky break today could turn out to be a double-edged sword, especially if you have persuaded yourself that you are 100% correct and your opponents are 100% misguided. They will enjoy proving you wrong. Capricorn, you appear to be obsessing about something over which you have only limited control and must get beyond and accept the world as it is. Think of all the times in the past you thought the world was ending and it never did. That's me. I must be a Capricorn. Aquarius. If a colleague tries to persuade you to do something you think won't work, then by all means tell them to get lost. Punch them in the face repeatedly and tell them their mom is a whore. Now, I've had it. I'm not doing that. That's wrong. I gotta put my foot down. Sally Brompton, you crossed the line this time. I call somebody's mom a whore? That's ridiculous. I'm upset. You guys know when I'm upset. Outrageous. By all them, tell them to get lost. Having said that, which how sure you are they won't know what they're doing, you don't want to be the one who misses out. I think that was absolutely out of line. I apologize to my people who watch the show. I blame Rev, to be honest with you. I don't know. I blame Rev and RJ and Nyan for that one. That got through the cracks. Nyan is supposed to proofread this before I get it on my table. I blame that on Nyan. Pisces. Joe, do you know any Pisces? I can, no. No. You may not be the sort to go to extremes, but what happens next will tempt you to ignore what your rational mind is telling you and act purely on emotion. Big mistake. The result will be a mess and the backlash won't be long in coming. Aries, you can sense that something isn't quite right with your life, but you can't put your finger on it. What it might be, fortunately, is Venus moves into Uranus. Now, Venus moved into my anus in college. It was a lot of fun. It was pretty... Fortunately, as Venus moves into your favor today, there will be lightning flash to inspiration that highlights where you need to make changes. Taurus, the mighty bull. I'm sitting there minding my business and four little badass shorties surround me. I ain't do nothing. What do I do? Sit there read the paper. I forgot her name already. Taurus. It may not be your style to take too much for granted, but you could easily slip into a trap of believing that everything will work out for the best, when sadly that probably isn't the case. Get real and start noticing what is really going on. Taurus, notice what's going on. Judging by my $20 watch, not that one, that was fake. That was real, that was fake. That buttons are fake, but that's real. I'm gonna go. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I realize that you have it. Choice of other YouTubers to watch from 3 to 4 other YouTubers who do the news. Ooh, I'm a news tuber. What do you do for a living? I'm a news tuber. Sugar Bay, don't joke around. Sugar Bay, if you want the watch, all you got to do is hit me on my Insta, give me your address, and one will be in the mail to you tonight. Facts. It's a really cute watch. It's a big ass watch. But you ain't gonna wear this anywhere without someone saying, excuse me. I can wear Rolexes everywhere. I wear Rolexes to events and parties. I've never had, I think one time one guy said he had the same watch. He didn't even compliment it. I've never had one person ever say anything about a Rolex. They don't say hi, they don't say it's nice, they don't say nothing. You wear this little joint, this little $20 trinket. Oh, by the way, it's a leather band. It's beautiful, very nice. You wear this, I got stopped 3 times on the way over here and it was still in the bag. Guys always say, Bob, how do you pick up all them ladies? It's the watch. Sugar Bay, you want one? Send me your address. Everybody else, thank you for tuning in. Please be kind and loving. Yours should be here this week by Thursday, David. Let me know if you like it. And if you don't like it, give it to someone. Guys, my watches are not sentimental for you to hold on to and pass to your grandkids. My watch is for you to get, say, oh, I like it, you put it on, you love it, or you give it to someone as a gift. They will enjoy it. Please be kind and loving to each other. Be good to yourself because you deserve it. If it ain't nobody told you today you special, I'm telling you now you special. Please be kind and loving or I'll punch you in the face. Sorry, that was uncalled for. I will talk to you again later. God bless. God bless you.